Dani Reads, and today I have my August wrap up for you. I can't believe it's already September. Like, where's the time going? So I read a total of 7 books in August, which I'm a little disappointed with because I did have a week of no school and then a week of no work. So, and I have a full-time job, so that was huge. I had so much time and I just got into this huge reading slump and I didn't want to read, but now I'm back into reading full force, so I do have a pretty decent TBR for September, which will be in my next video. So let's get into the wrap up. So the first book I read in August, I actually mentioned this in my June-July wrap up, and that is The Duff by Cody Keplinger. I loved this book. I did rate it 4 out of 5 stars because the beginning was so slow for me, but by the end of it, I literally sat down and read this in a couple hours once I got into it, and I absolutely loved it. The next book I read in August was Tuesdays with Morrie. I don't have the dust jacket on it because it's all ripped and stuff. 5 out of 5 stars. I loved this book. This book made me cry. I usually don't cry when I read books, but I cried like a baby, and I loved it. I tabbed so many things in this. Just so many like life lessons and stuff I would definitely want to go back and read. Yeah, I love this book. I'm not giving synopsises of these books because I do that in my TBRs, and also because my videos have been super long, so I'm trying to like speed them up. So yes, 5 out of 5 stars, loved this book. The next book I read in August was Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I really did enjoy this book. I read this when I was younger, and it was not what I remembered, so that was interesting because it was a lot more interesting than what I remember it being. I will be picking up the rest of the series. I do own the rest of the series. There are other books that I want to get through first, but I really did enjoy this book, and I do recommend this series. Like, yeah, read it. Then the next book I read, I cannot find it anywhere, so I will insert a picture somewhere in here, and that is Kissing Kate by Lauren Miracle. I had way too high of expectations for this book. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. The way I thought it was supposed to go was not how it went, so it just, I don't know, I was disappointed, but I think I had my expectations very, very high for that book, and I don't know why, I just did. So I do have reviews for, I believe, all of these books on my Goodreads, and then you can check out what they're about and stuff like that. But yeah, so Kissing Kate by Lauren Miracle, 3 out of 5 stars. The next book I read, guys, I had such a good reading month with the books that I picked. I read The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. Guys, this book. You need to read this book if you have not read this book. I will tell you what this is about because it's so good. This is about a German boy and his dad is a Nazi, and it's told from the little boy's point of view, and he meets a kid who lives on the other side of the fence in a concentration camp, and they become friends and stuff. It's so good, and even though I saw the movie before I read the book and I knew how it ended, I still cried at the end. And that's all I'm going to say about it because it's so good. But I gave this 5 out of 5 stars if I didn't already mention that, or if you couldn't tell, but I really did love this book. And the next book I read is Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. I really, really liked this book. I thought it was going to be something totally different than what it was, but it pleasantly surprised me. And I cried at this book too. And not because I was sad, because I was happy. So this book is amazing, and everyone should go check it out if you have not read it. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. John Green and David Levithan should just write books together all the time, because this was so good. And the last book I read in the month of August was From the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler by E.L. Kinningsburg. And I read this when I was younger. It's very, very short. I'm assuming it's middle grade, and I loved it just as much today as I did back then. So I did give this 5 out of 5 stars. I don't think I finished this book when I was younger because I don't remember the ending of this book. So maybe I just read it and I don't remember it, but it was really, really good. I definitely, if you need like a quick, easy, cute read, this book, guys. This book. Alright, and that was all that I read in the month of August. I will see you guys soon with my September TBR. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Keep reading. Bye, guys.